Really good news if you're thinking about buying a Tesla. New financing rates now available and two big features coming to Teslas. All of that and more in today's video. If you're thinking about buying a Model 3 or a Model Y, now might be the best time to buy your Tesla. Well, new changes just happened that makes your decision a little more complicated because now you have new financing rates. Oh, and you have a longer period of time to make your decision. What do I mean? Let's get into it. You might already be convinced that you want to buy a Tesla, but did you know that Teslas are one of the least likely vehicles for fatalities, making them one of the safest vehicles on the road? A new study just came out by EpicVin that took an account of all accidents for major manufacturers, and Tesla ranked number 3 out of a list of 10 of the safest vehicles on the road. Of vehicles that have experienced a fatal accident, Tesla occupants were the 3rd safest vehicle on the road with a 28.7% chance of a fatality in those accidents. By far, Tesla being one of the safest vehicles you can buy. That might be the reason for this fact. Did you know that of Tesla owners, Tesla has dominated in brand loyalty? The industry average for brand loyalty is 52.5% return rates would buy again. Well, listen to Tesla's. S&P rated Tesla owners as by far the most loyal of any brand, with Tesla scoring a 67.8% brand loyalty. No other manufacturer scored even above 60%, so we know that Teslas are one of the safest on the road and they have the highest brand loyalty. But what are these big changes happening right now? Let's get into it. Promotional financing for your Model 3 or Model Y was just extended. Before, you had a deadline to order of August 30th. Well, an exciting change just happened. That deadline has been lifted. Something that you need to be aware of is you still need to take delivery by September 30th. So here are your options. You can still place your order right now and take advantage of promotional pricing. If you remember, in August, 1.99% financing for 3s and for Ys was announced. Well, that actually changed as well. This is probably going to affect your decision somewhat, so let's talk about it. Promotional financing is still available, but with a slight change. Did you know that for Model 3s, now those rates have been slightly adjusted? Before, you were getting a 1.99% rate, and now for financing terms of 72 months, that rate increased to 2.99% APR. You can still get 1.99%. Again, this deadline was supposed to end at the end of August. Well, now that promotional 1.99 applies to financing terms of 36 to 60 months. If you elect for the longest term financing on the Tesla website, the 84 months term, that has increased 2% to 3.99. There is another important financing change that I want you to be aware of, but before we get into that, 2 new features just came out that may influence when you buy. Is now the best time or should you wait? Well, let's go over these 2 new features and you can decide. Actual Smart Summon is finally making its way to Teslas. And if you're unaware, this Smart Summon can move your Tesla when you're not even in the driver's seat. So if you're parked in a mall parking lot or any parking lot, or if you want your Tesla to park itself, this actual Smart Summon will now allow your vehicle to do that. And let me give you my 2 cents. I had the full self-driving beta. I tried the actual Smart Summon, and it's actually a pretty cool feature, and you may be surprised how often you may use it. in freezing temperatures, in torrential downpours, with a handful of groceries. If you don't want to walk through the rain, the Smart Summon is a really cool feature, and in those tight spaces, having your Tesla park itself is a really cool feature. You can now give the command in your Tesla app to come to me or go to Target. Again, these are the two features now with actual Smart Summon that will allow your vehicle to avoid pedestrians, see vehicles and traffic, and drive itself almost like magic to you. Elon said this feature is fire, and Tesla gave the comment, "Buckle up for the ride of your life, except your surprise, not in the vehicle. It's like magic, but less hand-waving." So the other feature that is similar but different at the same time is called Dumb Smart Summon. So this is simply a more limited Smart Summon. You can move your Tesla forwards and backwards through your phone. And again, it's interesting how many scenarios you think you may not use this. Well, when I had it on full self-driving beta, I actually used it quite a bit. I actually used this feature when I had full self-driving beta to back my car out of my garage. Imagine a scenario where you're in that tight space, or for me, I had my kiddo in my arm and I just wanted a little more space to load the vehicle. So this one was pretty cool for that. I also have had people park near my vehicle and I wanted to allow more space in between our cars. Let's say if they were to park a little close. So those are two scenarios that I found myself using this feature. Other changes to the rates. Let's put those two features aside for now. New changes just happened recently for the non-promotional rates. So this gives us a good indicator on what future rates may be. For non-promotional rates, now your rate is 5.59%, slightly decreased from 5.99. That is for 36 to 72 months. And if you elect for the 84 months, again, non-promotional rates, your rate is 6.64%. There is a big promotion that just started weeks ago that'll automatically save you extra money, and it does not expire at the end of September. 4 of you have already taken advantage of saving $1,000 on your Tesla purchase. All you have to do is use a referral link. I'll put mine in this video's comment section and description. You click on that link, you order your Tesla, and you automatically save $1,000 on top of this promotional financing for your Tesla. So do you buy now or do you wait? And if you wait, what are you going to get? Well, we talked about this in other videos. If you're interested in a more deep dive, I'll put a card up top if you want to watch that video and description after this one. But long story short, I would buy right now. We already saw the 1.99% go up to 2.99%, and the longer financing term go up to 3.99%. So I myself don't want to wait any longer to see more rate increases if I were buying right now, and that is especially true for the Model 3. 100% buy now for the Model 3. I hesitate on the Model Y, and this one is really up to you. You're going to get a great price if you buy a Model Y right now. In fact, the majority of you who used my referral link are buying a Model Y. It's the #1 selling vehicle in the world. There's a lot of function, there's a lot of space, it's a great car. Of course, there is the rumored refreshed Model Y coming in 2025. I myself, if you need a vehicle right now, we don't know if these rates are going to come down at the end of the year. We don't know what the price is going to be when the refreshed Model Y comes out. If you're worried or concerned about the rates or the price, I would buy for the Model Y right now as well. Something else to consider is you're going to get your vehicle right now. If we look on the website at current ETAs, the delivery should have no problem reaching you by the end of September. Again, for this promotion, you have to take delivery by the end of September. If you're on the fence, I would 100% go to Tesla's website. There's a feature called Help Me Choose. You can plug in the gas prices to see how much your Tesla will save you on gas versus charging. and I would highly recommend to do this. Did you know that Tesla will let you take their vehicles home for an overnight demo drive? This is a little different than a test drive where you're going during normal business hours and taking a brief test drive and then returning the vehicle. Well, this longer term demo drive requires you to pick up the vehicle around closing time, which is typically around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then returning the vehicle sometime around the open of the store. I did this. It's actually a really cool feature. It gives you a chance to really dive into some of the details of the screen, of the features of the new refreshed Model 3. It really gives you a chance to see some of those details that when you're driving for the first time, it's hard to kind of look around and really acknowledge all of those small changes. And those small changes go a long way. The Help Me Choose feature is a great one. Taking an overnight demo drive or a test drive during the day is a great feature as well. And of course, watching videos like this one will help you gain all the knowledge you need to decide, well, should I buy now or should I wait? New financing, actually Smart Summon, dumb Smart Summon, and new promotional rates are now here. You got a lot to think about. If you have any questions, put them down below and make sure to save $1,000 with my referral link again in the comment section or video's description. And of course, the only way that I know that you're out there watching is to drop a like and consider subscribing if you're thinking about buying a Tesla or you want to join the Tesla community. As always, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.